Everybody say yay, Bernie!
Yay, Bernie!
Woo! Woo!
Anna, you're perfect. Anna's our cheerleader.
Happy birthday, Bernie Sanders! Happy birthday, Bernie Sanders!
Happy birthday to you!
In corporate welfare. Good jobs for working Americans.
Raise the minimum wage.
Okay, we're ready.
I got thumbs up. Happy birthday, Bernie Sanders!
Never saw things going so right. Noticing the day I get by. When you're in love, my how they fly. Blue days, all of them gone. Nothing but blue skies from now on.
Which kind of cupcake do you get it for?
The one with the sprinkles.
I'll face it too. Somewhere there's heaven. I'll hide love is far away too. Till it comes true. Come to me too.
Welcome again to Bernie's Birthday Bash. If you have not already had some birthday cake, some refreshments, please help yourself. We're here to celebrate Bernie's birthday and get the word out about Bernie. Today, if you haven't already figured out, is Bernie Sanders' birthday. This event is being done in conjunction with the National Bernie Sanders for President campaign. So it's not just something we did on our own, it's in conjunction with the national campaign. The goals of this event tonight are to educate voters about Bernie Sanders and to recruit volunteers and raise money for his campaign. So the first thing I'd like to do is tell you a little bit about Bernie Sanders. And I got most of this from his website, so if you've already been there, you've already heard this. Bernie Sanders was born in Brooklyn, New York, but he moved to Vermont after he finished school, and he was elected mayor of Burlington, Vermont in 1981. As mayor, Bernie's leadership helped transform Burlington into one of the most exciting and livable small cities in America. Under his administration, the city made major strides in affordable housing, progressive taxation, environmental protection, child care, women's rights and youth programs, and the arts. In 1990, Vermont sent Bernie to the U.S. House of Representatives, where he served for 16 years. Then in 2006, he was elected to the Senate, where he still serves. Bernie's career has been one of working to make government work for working people instead of for big corporations. As a member of Congress, he has pushed for legislation that will rein in the big investment banks and rescind trade agreements that result in U.S. jobs being shipped overseas. As president, Bernie would continue to push these policies and would work for increased access to education and health care, increasing the minimum wage, rebuilding our infrastructure, making the super wealthy and large corporations pay their fair share of taxes, sign the Paycheck Fairness Act, protect collective bargaining, overturn Citizens United, invest in community policing, work for racial justice, protect women's reproductive rights, sign comprehensive and humane immigration reform, address climate change and stop Keystone XL, and guarantee paid sick leave.
Yeah.
These are just a few of the policies that Bernie has worked for in Congress and that are part of his presidential platform. We have some materials at the table with additional information, and please help yourself to the materials over here. You can also go to the campaign website. This is the national campaign website at www.berniesanders.com for additional information, or you can simply talk to any of the people here with Bernie t-shirts on or buttons, and we'll be glad to tell you everything you want to know about Bernie and then some. These policies that he espouses, they're designed to grow the American middle class. Without a strong, stable middle class, the America that we know cannot survive. Already, austerity measures have pushed more people into poverty and created greater income disparity than we have seen in 100 years in this country. The 1% cannot save America. We have to rebuild our middle class. That's why Bernie Sanders is seeking your vote. Bernie doesn't just talk about working for the working classes like most politicians do. You only have to look at his voting record for the evidence. He's done it. He's walked the walk. We meet on the first and third Tuesdays of the month at 6 p.m. And right now we're meeting at the Hamilton County Democratic Party headquarters, which is at 4300 North Access Road. It's near the McCamey Animal Center. Our local address is Chattanooga for Bernie, and that's all spelled out, F-O-R, ChattanoogaForBernie@gmail.com. That's how you can get in touch with us if you can't find us any other way. Our keynote speaker tonight is Carl Lanston. He's the former...
Tip O'Neill suggested that all politics are local, and indeed it is. If you are going to have people in Washington that will represent you, you've got to start at the local level. You've got to put your committees together like I was hearing you talk about them. And then you got to elect local folks.
Yeah.
Right.
It is absolutely unbelievable that you would have a state senator down here that would deny 250,000 Tennesseans
That's right.
insurance.
That's right.
They had paid for it. And at the same time, they're footing the bill for his.
That's right.
That's just unbelievable. And it's not only unbelievable, it's a damn shame.
Shame.
Pardon the expression, but there's not a nice way to say it. He is a jerk. That's what he is. Todd Gardenhire is an absolute jerk.
That's right.
For anybody to literally deny people who had already paid for their insurance through taxes, to deny them coverage, it's just incomprehensible to me.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to explain to you why these people did that. There's a couple of billionaires, New Yorkers, they call them the Koch brothers, K-O-C-H. Well, David and Charles Koch have $80 billion, not million, billion, to buy this country's politics. And you know what? They have bought Tennessee.
Yeah.
It's not they might buy it, they've already bought it. Those jerks that were representing us over there supposedly, literally, are bought and paid for by those Koch brothers. And they have these nice sounding words, you know? Americans for prosperity. Whose prosperity? I'll tell you whose it is. It's those darn chicken pluckers, those Koch brothers. Until you defeat people like that, we're going to continue to have the kind of problems we're having. Tip O'Neill's right. It's all local. If you get local taken care of, the other will handle itself. You know, there was an old cliche in Tennessee used to say, take care of your nickel and dimes, the dollars take care of themselves. Apply that to the political structure, because that is a fact.
You know, there are lots of things Americans disagree about, but there's one thing most of us do agree on. And Bernie says it's the most important thing, the one fact that should get everybody hopping mad, and hopefully politically united today. It's the horrible fact that our federal government does not represent us. When Americans really start to realize that representative democracy in the U.S. is a complete myth. You see, Bernie's presidential campaign is an opportunity for you to gain the skills you need to start to build a more representative form of government again, and let people other than the billionaire class control the direction of this country on these critical issues. So we're here to organize. We're here to get more involved. And if the Tea Party hijacked the Republicans, we can work through the Democrats.